so welcome back to some Hazbin Hotel. Yeah, I can't sing. But yeah, fun fact is we're doing a music video today, and it is Addict.
I can't say that word.
Addict?
Addict.
Addict.
Is that...
Addict. Wait, Addict?
Like, is it...
Addict.
Addict.
Well, some people say addict and some people say addict. How do you guys say it?
Addict, right?
We're from Jersey. If you're from Jersey, let us know.
No, but am I saying, like...
Addict.
Addict or addict?
Well, I think it's addict. Addict?
Addict?
Now you got me
You know what I'm saying? Like,
up.
when I was saying it before, I was like, am I saying it right? Because I was like, you're going to say the name, because I didn't say it. I'm just exposing myself. It's fine.
Disclaimer, though. There is a cat outside this door, which is Ollie. We also call him, his whole entire name, you're going to laugh. Okay, his whole entire name is Oliver She Huckle.
Huckle? Where did Huckle come from?
Where do you think Huckle's from? BusyTown.
Oh, I'm dumb.
Because he looks like him. We actually said that the other day.
Yeah.
I was like, he kind of looks like, if you guys know what BusyTown is. Not LazyTown. That's a different
that
show
shield
completely.
is moving when you move. Do you see that? I don't know if you see that on camera. Yeah. Anyway. So if you hear meowing and scratching, he's trying to come in here because his toys are in here.
Yeah.
But he can't be in here with me all the time because he's a baby.
And we feel bad.
And he's an orange cat. I think we just said that. But orange cats are crazy.
His birthday is May 27th.
He's a
anyone
Taurus.
like to know. He's a Taurus. What is you? What's your zodiac sign? We would love to know.
I'm
Aries?
a Capricorn.
Oh my god, Louise.
Wow.
Hi! What's up, guys? Okay, so Tat.
Yeah.
You know what we gotta do, right?
Yeah.
Wait,
hold on.
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
Oh!
It's laminated.
Crispy.
So, in every reaction that we're ever going to have on this channel, you will have this ad break. Anyway. Okay, so first things first. If you didn't know, we have a Patreon. Ooh. So if you like don't do that, it distracts me. If you like reactions to stuff like Critical Role's coming back, so if you like Critical Role, we have reactions to that. Naruto, Dragon Ball, Kamen Rider, all that fun jazz. Check out our Patreon. If we get $1,010 patrons, we will be fully funded. Woo! Amazing, which would be great because then I like when people interrupt me when I'm talking.
Sorry.
Which would be great because then we could do more content for y'all here on YouTube. Let's see. If you like geek culture, then check out our website, allagegeek.com. It has a bunch of fun stuff. We have some cool interviews coming out soon with like some voice actors that you may recognize. We interview indie creators. We do like geek news, pop culture news, all that fun stuff. So if you like that stuff, we would love to interview Viv. So if anyone has contact info, let us know. But for real, if you are a creator and you want to be interviewed, just DM us. We're usually active on X. Yeah. Occasionally active on Instagram, but you can DM us there or find our Discord and just message Tat Stec on there. That's me. And say, hey, I want to interview. I'm a creator. That would be fun. Yeah. Anyway, we have a slice of life comic and upcoming visual novel called I Married a Monster on a Hill. What? So, if you like visual novel-esque stuff and all that romance jazz, check it out. It has Twitter, Instagram, all that fun stuff. It's just I Married a Monster on a Hill.
Website coming soon.
Website is in the works. Let's see. We have great merch that is not trash. A lot of merch companies are garbage, and when you wash your t-shirts, the design just comes off completely. I am a perfect person who loves t-shirts. I have so many, and a lot of them you buy, you instantly wash them, even if you do the inside out trick, which I don't do because I'm lazy. They will wash out, which sucks. But the company that we work with does not have that problem. I had a t-shirt for probably like 3 years now. Of course, our merch. I'm not wearing it right now, but
Fourth wall.
Love they have great quality. I washed that thing. Not the way you're supposed to.
I washed that bitch.
Not the way you're supposed to, and she's still clean. Mm-hmm. So check it out. Great stuff. If you like our logo, our mascot, we have some stickers, pins, mugs, not just shirts. So like if you like that kind of stuff, check it out. What else? Let's see. We have a P.O. box. I don't remember it off the top of my head, but it's in the description. So if you want to send us stuff for the set, as you can see, we have some stuff here. I like someone in the comments, I'm going to leave the comment here. Yeah. Because I don't remember your YouTube name, but you said you liked the Stormtrooper thing. The little sign there, the parking only. Thank you. That was a nice compliment to see in the comments. If you like us and you want to interact with us more, we have social media. We're pretty much on everything. Most of it's All Ages Geek, except for not Instagram, TikTok, which is All Ages Geek TV, because we could not log into our original account. So that sucks. So find us at All Ages Geek TV. We're trying to post more there. And the last thing, I think I mentioned it before, but we have a Discord. So if you want to talk to us, we're occasionally on there. It's fun. Lots of people like geek culture stuff, so you will fit in perfectly. That is all. Okay.
Thank you, Ted. Thank you. Whoa, let's go. Yeah. Amazing.
Great.
Yeah, also, just to let you guys know, if you support us, it means that you're supporting two sisters that are crazy and from New Jersey. So, if you are from New Jersey...
We have the best pizza and bagels.
We should add this to the list. Damn it, I should add it. We do, cons. So, if there is a lot of Jersey cons, starting this year forward, specifically Jersey, but you just came back from a Texas convention... there will be moments that you'll meet up with us, or you will go and we'll interview you because we love you guys. And if you are a creator, the whole thing is in this world, if you're an indie creator, it's very tough for a lot of people to get a lot of support. So that's why All Ages of Geek exists, to geek out over your projects. Whoa!
Anyway,
let's get back to the topic. Ugh.
Reactions.
Hazbin Hotel
Addict.
Okay, here we go.
I'm sorry. Someone correct us.
Please.
Do how you say it in the parenthesis thing. You know what I'm talking about?
We're from Jersey, so our accent kind of makes us...
I just don't know if I'm saying... Anyway, let's not
go.
get stuck on that topic again.
Yeah. So this is canon, supposedly.
Till death do us part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're already past that phase. This is a brand new start, and I think I deserve some praise for the way that I am. Despite having overdosed and ending up comatose,
God.
I don't give a damn. I've let my emotions.
That's concerning.
Yeah.
In a sober home. This is the mantra. This is my life. You're playing with now till the end of the night. Surrounded by fire, the passion ignites. A hit and a heaven and hell out of the heart. I'm addicted to the madness. This hotel is my Atlantis.
This is okay. You can tell that there's a lot of depression going on.
Let me leave my soul a burning. I'll be breathing it in. I'm addicted to the feeling, getting higher than the ceiling, and we're never gonna want this fucking feeling to end. Just concede and give into your energy again.
That's really
That was
concerning.
a weird change up.
I know.
I was not expecting that.
There's a lot. Okay, I think that Angel Dust is gonna be one of the most
character
complex.
stuff, yeah.
Because it's more than face value.
Yeah.
And I gotta know. I hope we get to see everyone in. Because I went through the comics, but in the past because
I'm sure the show goes into it.
Wild death flames from above. So count your blessings, cause this is it. You're not letting it go. So what if I misbehave? It's what everybody craves. You already know. So come if you
Because I feel like the big thing too is having people have the second chances, and I want to see how he becomes someone else or just accepts himself. You know. I was excited to see the difference of the voices. I know there's a different voice cast.
Yeah. Oh, is that supposed to happen?
Yeah.
I thought it paused.
Also, I appreciate that they keep their actual voices.
Yeah, they're singing.
I wonder how they became friends too.
But I feel like they're the Misery Love Company friend duo.
I wonder if let's say he does end up changing for certain things, what if she gets mad? Because
That's the vibe I'm getting from the two of them.
Maybe she gets addicted to him. And he has a lot of maybe he has a lot of people on his won't accept him or push him to do worse things. Because I'm curious how his and Charlie's relationship is gonna go.
Looking for something fun to do? Check out I Married a Monster on a Hill, a comic, upcoming visual novel, and animation, all about couples and couple dynamics. It's totally cute. Check it out!
Probably just look at Angel Dustin say like, you're a hoe. That's
Yeah,
it. They would probably just think that's it about him, and that's all he's gonna be. But I feel like because we still have to, I know there's like a comic and everything we have to read. From what we've seen because I know there's a soft canon launch for the pilot. It's like,
now what is that? Can someone
seen,
explain what's soft canon? Like, I'm assuming like some of it's not. Yeah. But like, what
introductory,
parts,
I think.
What parts of it are not canon? I don't know if there is a section of it or it's just like, I don't know. Just let us know how that works with the pilot as we're going into the show.
Yeah, because that's a big thing is like, if you think about, because I like what they do when people do pilots, because it kind of gets you like here's your cast. You know, if we're gonna think of like with sitcoms, holy crap, like sitcoms to me. Was it Family? Okay, going back to, because I know we talked about this before, like Family Matters, I think it was, where one of the daughters just disappeared on the entire show and she never came back. And like on a lot of shows, like that 70s show, Boy Meets World, which is a fantastic show, by the way.
Yes.
Like all these shows, sometimes you'll have like a sibling or
and
someone
then they
have
just
a different
don't
parent.
exist.
Exactly, and that usually is a lot of, has to do with like, oh, there's a lot of writers, people end up forgetting certain things or something's changed along the way. So that's why like with pilots it's important to kind of like test the waters, and then if you do need to change things here and there, that's fine. But like again, like soft canon launch to me is like, oh, this is what you're gonna get, but things might be a little different in the actual show, especially because, you know, now it's on Amazon, and then also because, you know, it took how many years in the making to be able to do it. But going back to this, like, you could tell that Angel Dust there's probably a lot of abuse. Yeah. Again, there's insecurity. Like, I could tell that he probably does not accept himself.
Because he does. You see in the pilot, he has a heart. Because there was a scene where he looked like he was upset
with Charlie.
Yeah. So it's like, I feel like he has moral. It's just like he's probably like so addicted to everything that he's doing. Yeah. I don't remember the girl's name that he's with. I don't remember.
Yeah, I know.
What's her name? I can't remember. I don't remember. But I feel like they're like that duo where it's like they both have like either similar problems or they just like getting in trouble with each other because it's like misery does love company.
On each other.
So I don't know in the show how they're gonna react to each other if he does start changing. I don't know if it's gonna be like a breakup of a friendship or something, but I feel like they're that duo that it's like, we've been through the same thing. Exactly. Let's just keep doing bad because there's no help for us.
And that's a big thing, like, with him, too, is, like, I feel like, because he was saying, too, in the lyrics, oh, this is my Atlantis. This is something, because you could think of, like, oh, it's, like, maybe the hotel is something that he feel like can help him, or something that's new that he's intrigued by. But he's not a bad guy. No. You know, it's just, a lot of times when people fall off, like, either a wrong path or they're with the wrong people and they're under the influence or anything, and it's so easy for you to get involved with the wrong types of people, and then you become them, or you just become the worst version of yourself, and either you want to change, or not even just change, you want to grow as a human being, because I feel like the big difference of changing and growing, like we believe here, where it's like you grow as a human being, like you could let go of certain things, but necessarily change to me is like something completely different that has a lot to do with like atonement and redemption. But like you grow. Growing is like the simple form of you have to grow first before you go and change. But like with him, I feel like he's not even accepting the current state of mind that he's within, because you've even said like he does self-deprecating jokes. Yeah. He says things like, oh, I'm just this, I'm that. And instead of people like trying to say to him like, oh, like, you know, fuck you, you hoe, and this and that, like, you could tell that even with certain characters that, you know, you've seen in the pilot or anything else, like, there's probably a lot of abuse going on. Yeah. And from other shows that we've seen, or even our own characters that we have, we can kind of see where his storyline is going.
Because I hope the best for him, because we've only, at least what we've seen so far, we've only seen 2 pieces of media with him in it. And it's like everything that he's in, there's like a sense of sadness in it. Yes. So like I truly hope for the best. Doom almost. Yeah, I hope for the best for his character in the actual show when we do start it.
And I also hope that they go about it, because there could be 2 ways that people do this, and there is only one right way to handle certain things like this. Like, you're probably going to see some characters saying you have to, like, completely change. You have to, like, let go of who you are. And, like, I don't want to see that, because, again, that's, like, the first form of forgiveness of yourself is accepting who you are in the current state. and then you can grow from there. So I hope it's like there's that level of like two different sides where it's like there probably is people trying to change him completely, which I could see in the pilot. Maybe that's a little bit more Charlie, because I feel like Charlie, as much as I do love her as a character, from what we took away, like maybe she's gonna try to like, oh, here's the right path. But I don't think Angel Dust is that type of character where you can just say, here's the right path. Like, I feel like he needs, not hand-holding, but just somebody to accept him within that current state of mind. Because if you have no one accepting you, who's going to push you in that right direction, you know? And from, you know, what we can see, if the show is about redeeming demons to get into heaven, the first step is acceptance. And if, like, people within heaven do not accept them, it's like, then what is this going to even go towards? Because if you don't accept someone in their state, how are you going to help them? And I feel like that's the big problem today, is like a lot of reasons why people end up leaving the church or anything, because we're Catholic here, but we're very open-minded. It's like a lot of reasons people end up leaving the church is because there's not that form of acceptance. It's always like, fuck you, you have to be like us, and there's that cult mindset. And
that's like with everything in general, though. It's like that judgment pushes people away from like literally anything.
Exactly. And it's like, you know, it's like what people may look like, what people may like talk like, or anything. Like, you know, we're from Jersey, we curse a lot. It's just in how we grew up.
We're aggressive, but we're kind.
Yes, exactly.
Like, it's like people like us are like I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh, sweetie baby bear. No. Like, no, it's like, we'll give you like advice.
We'll give you straight up,
but it's gonna be like tough love kind of vibe.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, a lot of people with us will say things like, "Oh, you're like, sometimes you're too hard on people." This and that. It's like, if you come from East Coast area, specifically Jersey, it's like you got a backbone. And
we have good bagels though. So if you have a backbone and you like bagels, come visit the Garden State.
Yeah, because. It's the bagel state. It's not the Garden State.
There's no trees.
But there's that level where it's like, we're gonna like be those people. Like, if some people be like, oh, like you have to treat us like this, and you can't baby people in life. You gotta give them tough.
Just honest. Like with him, it's like you have to be honest about his sins. Yeah. For him to acknowledge what's actually happening. I really like his character.
I know.
So I really hope that the show does his story justice.
And it's, again, like, it's all face value. Like, some people might slap, you're a hoe, that's it. And then, like, there's probably gonna be a lot of, like, sexual abuse or this and that. And then you can obviously feel bad for the guy because, like, in this current state of mind, it's like, maybe he likes where he is, but then you could probably tell that he is an abuse victim. Yeah. And I don't know when we're going to get into that. I don't even know how far we're going to get into his character, or maybe it is just face value. But the way that Viv and the team kind of write certain things based on the pilot, there's so much more to these characters than what we see. Yeah. Also, just wanted to note, we're probably going to say this in some of the other episodes, I don't understand why mom bloggers are complaining about this show, because I swear to God, if you are literally letting your child watch something that is 18 plus,
that's your problem, bro.
What? It is 18 plus. Yeah. Moving pictures does not mean.
I think we gotta get past that stigma of like animation is only for children.
No,
like,
gotta stop.
At this point, there's more animation for adults than there is.
This
for
is the
children.
thing.
Also, let me just say this: Shrek 2 is not made for children.
It is not at all.
You know, a lot
Shrek is not.
There's a lot of animation that's been out for years. That's been made for adults and like for like 18 plus adults. Like, it's like I feel like, especially now, because like we grew up on it, and people who are making animation now are like millennials, etc., etc. A lot of that is for adults. Like, I think we have to, as a society, we have to just drop the, oh my god, it looks cute, it's made for children.
Can I say this? So why the hell, okay, are parents complaining about this? And a lot of the parents complaining about this are millennials, but do you understand, our generation is what grew up on these cartoons, and then we didn't want to let go of these cartoons.
An answer.
It is literally nostalgic.
I have an answer.
Go ahead.
Because this is actually a society problem.
Exactly.
So if we're going to get into this, there is this new thing called iPad children.
Yeah.
And that's essentially and it's millennial parents, because we grew up on technology, but when we were in our teenhoods, we had technology. So a lot of the parents are just giving their children an iPad, and with YouTube, especially even YouTube Kids has shit on there that should not be on there. I'm just saying. But like, if you give your kid an iPad, they're just going to scroll through YouTube, and this has been like a very big trending topic all over the internet. Yep. So of course it's going to show up on your kids' iPads.
It is not. The animators.
It's not the animators' fault. If you're giving your kid technology and you're not supervising them or letting them actually do stuff that they should be doing, as opposed to being on an iPad all day every second of their life, whose fault is that?
No,
you can't really attack the animators, because they're they're marketing it to the right source.
This is the thing. If you slap a nice marketing and it says 18 plus, and
if
also
it says it, don't complain.
on Viv's channel literally says adult animation 18 plus. Do not watch this if you are a child. Like, there's some fucked up anime out there that literally does not market towards adults, and you're like, okay, that's where it becomes a problem, because then some kids will go and watch that. That's different. That's different. You know what they're doing.
But when the anime,
there's weird things for that. But you cannot blame specifically indie animators or anyone that's making this type of stuff. You cannot say, this is, my child watched this, let's cancel this.
Didn't let, my child did this. You're not watching, though.
You were busy
writing your blog.
Raise your child yourself. Raise your child. Oh, you had time to write the blog. You got time to raise your kids. So it's enough is enough. Like, I'm tired of seeing this, and it never stops. And it's like, it's funny because you read these things, and like, we used to read these things when it's like Pokemon was out. It's like, Pokemon is demons and Satan, this and that. And you're sitting there like, okay, during that time, people just didn't understand. Nowadays, okay, millennial parents. Okay, there's a lot of millennials who are like in their 40s now, which people have to realize. It's like, it is up to you to raise your children and to make sure that they are not watching certain things. It is not the animator. If the animator slaps a nice 18 plus and says adult and there's going to be some adult shit in it,
I'm just saying,
blame them.
I am just saying, social media is dangerous. No matter the platform, no matter if you have child lock on it, no matter if your child is on the iPad for 8+ hours after school, they're bound to have problems and see things on the internet that you can write on your mommy blog.
And that's the thing
too.
So
if you were complaining, maybe spend time with your children.
Like, here's the thing: there's predators online. Why are people not like shielding their children from this?
It's just like, don't be on the iPad
there's
for 8 hours.
Weird things. Even YouTube Kids. I'll give them some stuff, and the YouTube Kids, like, okay, there's some weird shit on there that you're like, okay, why is this shit? If you're not, it's like, I can't stretch enough to even understand this, why people still think this is a big deal, because it's like, it is a big deal, but the parents are doing it.
Don't blame the animator.
Don't blame the animator.
Blame your parenting style.
Because animators are allowed to make adult cartoons.
That's there's more. I feel like, I don't know the statistics, but I genuinely feel like there's more, especially indie stuff. There's more animation
for adults
now.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you're not checking it,
it's weird. It's still a problem.
I just feel like there's always going to be something to complain about.
I will say this. If this was 10 years ago, it was still kind of weird, because it's like, okay, the internet was out for a while there. But if it was 10 years ago, okay. But it's how many years from now, and you still got the same shit going on, so it makes no sense.
Don't raise iPad kids.
Exactly.
That's the advice. Anyway, I don't know how we got on this topic.
Because we were talking about this. We gotta say it. But outside of this, again, with Angel Dust, it's all face value. There's a lot to his character. There's probably going to be explored. I mean, obviously, he's one of the main characters. But, again, based on what the lyrics were saying, you could tell that it's like, I have this, like, I'm addicted to this. I'm addicted to madness. I'm addicted to this and that. And it's bad. Addiction is not something that is like, I like this. Addiction is like, I cannot stop.
It's a temporary fix,
it's like addiction is, it's a layer of something else that's beneath here, which is usually depression, or I am too lost, and I don't like saying the word broken, but I'm too lost and I'm too broken to be able to be fixed right now. So maybe this hotel will help him,
I hope so,
not change, but grow and fix those insecurities, so then he can learn to become a better version of his current self. Because again, you can't say, you gotta change, you gotta be... No, you can't point a finger at somebody, because nobody is God here. We're all human beings. All human beings sin. And that's why Jesus is here. Because again, going back to what the Bible literally says, why it's just so weird to me that people are still like having that cold mindset with religion. It's like, Jesus took in people that were sinners. He didn't say you had to fucking change. He literally guided them. He literally guided them through the darkness that they were within and helped them learn and help them grow. It wasn't, I'm going to change you, because if you try to say, I'm going to change you, that's more like, I'm going to morph you and mold you into somebody that I want you to be. It's like, no, he wanted them to grow as human beings and become a better version of who they were. And that's what people should teach in churches, but they don't. Yeah. But that's what we're going to talk a lot about, like Jesus and God here, because a lot of people that are millennials like us leave the church, but still want to have a connection to some form of like, godly presence. And it's like, the way we talk about it is going to be in the way that Jesus' teachings were, which is accept people.
Yeah.
Don't say, fuck you, get out of here. Like, I don't understand why people think, okay, look at like St. Paul, look at everybody. the way churches teach certain things, it's always like the positive yee hee ha ha, but it's like that's not all what the Bible is. Yeah. It's like there is a lot of, again, going back to face value, there's a lot of face value with it where people just think, oh, if you're like this or you're gay or that you're not accepted. I was like, no, that's not what should be taught. It should be you're accepted no matter who you fucking are, because you are unique and you're going to be somebody that grows as an individual and grows in love, not in I'm forcing you to be a certain way. So that's what we're going to talk about, and that's why we can't wait to do more Hazbin Hotel, because I feel exactly. I feel like there's so much to this show that a lot of, again, mom bloggers and other people that complain about it do not see. For
check yourself, mommies.
So be sure to subscribe.
I don't know why I said that. Anyway.
Be sure to subscribe and, have a fun time here, because, again, we're just two crazy sisters here on All Ages Geek from New Jersey.
Have a bagel.
Have a bagel.
Or pizza.
Yeah. Or
what's your favorite kind of pizza?
Pork roll.
Actually, that's the question. And if you don't answer, I'm going to cry. What's your favorite kind of pizza? Thank you.
Watch The Sopranos. Oh, you see that there's a Tamagotchi thingy?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. We'll talk about that later. But anyway, guys, what do we see on the next video? Every fanboy, fan person, every single day. Bye.
Click that mouse and warp into All Ages of Geek's website, your ultimate portal to everything geek culture. Here you'll find articles that speak your language, from the latest anime buzz to the coolest tech trends. Our mission? To celebrate geekdom in all its glory. Whether you're a gamer, a comic enthusiast, a 90s kid, or an anime aficionado, we've got something for you. Dive deep into them with All Ages of Geek.